What if I told you that the worst moments of your life might just be the best moments of your life? That sounds strange, right? Because pain is something we all try to run away from. Nobody wakes up hoping to fail a test or lose a friend or even be left completely alone. But in these moments might just be the ones that change us. Now, good evening, everyone. It's truly an honor to be here today, speaking on a topic that touches each and every one of us, pain, and the purpose it can ignite. Pain is something that's strange. It creeps into our lives quietly in ways we never expect. Sometimes it's loud, like the shattering of trust or the sting of failure. Other times, it's silent, like the weight of expectations pressing on your chest, or the feeling of smiling when inside you're breaking. And in these moments, pain feels endless. It feels like the world has shrunk down to that single hurt, that single loss, that single failure. You think, this is it. This is the moment that defines me forever. But what if pain doesn't just define us? What if it refines us? What if the very things that try to break us are the things that prepare us for who we're meant to become? There was a point in school where I thought I had to do everything perfectly. Every assignment, every exam, every extracurricular. I would stay up until 2 or 3 in the morning, convinced that if I didn't push myself hard enough, I'd fall behind. But eventually, the exhaustion caught up to me. I remember sitting at my desk late night, staring at my notes, and realizing I could not even remember the simplest things I had learned. I was burnt out. That stress, the pain, the mental fog. And that forced me to ask myself, why was I really doing all of this? And in that moment, I realized that chasing perfection was breaking me. While purpose was what I needed to rebuild myself, I started focusing less on being the best and more on doing my best. And that shift changed everything. So what is the main idea I want to share with you all today? It's simple, yet powerful. Pain is not just something simply to endure. It is a guide, a catalyst, a driving force that can shape us into something purposeful if we let it. Every struggle we face, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt or loss carries a lesson. It pushes us to confront who we are, what we value, and what we are willing to fight for. Pain strips away illusions and comfort, revealing our raw potential. But the truth is, the purpose doesn't always appear in moments of ease or success. It is forged in moments of hardship, where we lean into our pain, we reflect on it, and we allow it to teach us. There, we begin to discover the strengths, passions, and convictions that define our lives. Pain doesn't weaken us. It challenges us to rise, to adapt, and to find meaning in ways we never imagined. Now, take for example, Steve Jobs, who was fired from his own company, Apple, the very thing he had built. Imagine the humiliation. But instead of giving up, he turned that setback into purpose, creating Pixar and eventually returning to revolutionize the tech world. Now, Elon Musk has spoken openly about being bullied so severely that he was hospitalized. That pain pushed him to dream bigger, to prove himself, and to chase ideas others called impossible. We all know these names. We all admire their success. But what shaped them wasn't comfort. It was pain, alongside perseverance and commitment to transform and change for the better. Now, I want to pause and ask you, what about you? Think back to a moment in your life where you were hurting. Perhaps it was the loss of someone you truly loved. Perhaps it was rejection or failure. Now, or perhaps it was even the fact that you were carrying a weight every day that no one else could see. We've all been there. Each one of us in this room has scars, some visible, most invisible. We all have different stories, but the feeling of pain is something we all understand. So here's the question. What did pain teach you? Did it break you down or did it push you to rise? Because hidden in that pain is often the seed of your greatest strength, your deepest conviction, or the purpose you might not have discovered otherwise. So what do we do with pain? We stop running away from it. We stop treating it as an enemy. Instead, we face it, we listen to it, and we let it shape us into something more meaningful, more wiser, more stronger. Because pain is inevitable. But what we choose to do with it is entirely up to us. We can allow it to break us, or we can allow it to build us. And in that choice lies the difference between simply surviving and truly living. I'll leave you with the words of Khalil Gibran. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars. Thank you.